Very good evening, everyone. So, welcome to Tikchen Choling, and this is that time of the week. We are having Dharma teaching by Singha Rinpoche. And before we begin, of course, tonight the topic will be seeing Mara face to face. And before we begin, let's ground ourselves with some prayers, and allow me to introduce Anila, who will guide us in these prayers. So for those that's here at the temple with us, feel free to scan the QR code that's at the side of the temple. You can see some big QR codes that is being printed out here and the other corner as well. So please feel free to scan that for prayer text, and let's begin. Thanks, Anila.
Okay, without further ado, we shall now recite the prayers together. Praises to the eight noble auspicious ones. Om homage to the Buddha, Dharma, and Noble Sangha, and all the adorned auspicious realms of the 10 directions, where all appearance and existence is completely pure, its nature spontaneously perfect. May all be auspicious for us. Blessed Drome Gyalpo, Saten Dendro, Jampe Gempa, and Getapadampa, Gache Drapa, who loves all sentient beings, Sadrapa, whose compassion is as high as Mount Sumeru, Drapepa, who cares for everyone, and Saradrapa, who brings satisfaction to all beings. Just hearing your names increases glory, auspicious, and success. We pay homage to these eight Sugatas: Yufu Manjushri, Gorgeous Vajrapani, Avalokiteshvara, Lord Maitreya, Siddhigarbha, Nirvana Vishkabin, Akashgarbha, and the most noble Samadhavajra. Homage to these eight Bodhisattvas who are supreme in granting auspiciousness and success, gracefully holding your emblems: Upala flower, Vajra, white lotus, Naga tree, wish-fulfilling jewel, moon, sword, and sun, making offerings to the Buddhas of all directions and the times are the goddesses, the creators of delight, holding the eight sublime emblems: the precious umbrella, the auspicious golden fishes, the wish-fulfilling vase of goodness, the exquisite Kamala flowers, the conch of fame and glory, the excellent knot of prosperity, and eternal banner of victory, and the all-powerful will. Homage to these 8 auspicious goddesses, beauty, garland, song, dance, flowers, incense, light, and perfume. Just thinking of your essential qualities makes success grow more and more. The great Brahma, Shiva, Vishnu, and Indra, the kings of the 4 directions, Dhritarashtra, Virudaka, Virupaksha, the Lord of Nagas, and Vaishramana, each one holding a divine emblem, the wheel, trident, conch shell, vajra, veena, sword, stupa, and banner of victory. I pay homage to the 8 guardians of the world who make auspiciousness and prosperity grow in the 3 realms. With all obstacles and harmful influences pacified, may the work we are about to begin with ever-growing fulfillment and success, and bring good fortune, prosperity, happiness, and peace for all. With all obstacles and harmful influences pacified, may the work we are about to begin with ever-growing fulfillment and success, and bring good fortune, prosperity, happiness, and peace for all. With all obstacles and harmful influences pacified, may the work we are about to begin with ever-growing fulfillment and success, and bring good fortune, prosperity, happiness, and peace for all. Umahum, umahum, umahum. Om Sambara Sambara Vimana Saramahajavahum. Om Smara Smara Vimana Saramahajavahum. Om Sambara Sambara Vimana Saramahajavahum. Om Smara Smara Vimana Saramahajavahum. Om Sambara Sambara Vimana Saramahajavahum. Om Smara Smara Vimana Saramahajavahum. Om Sambara Sambara Vimana Saramahajavahum. Om Smara Smara Vimana Saramahajavahum. Om Sambara Sambara Vimana Saramahajavahum. Om Smara Smara Vimana Saramahajavahum. Om Sambara Sambara Vimana Saramahajavahum. Om Smara Smara Vimana Saramahajavahum. Om Sambara Sambara Vimana Saramahajavahum. Om Smara Smara Vimana Saramahajavahum. I take refuge in the Gurus, I take refuge in the Buddhas, I take refuge in the Dharma, I take refuge in the Sangha. I take refuge in the Gurus, I take refuge in the Buddhas, I take refuge in the Dharma, I take refuge in the Sangha. I take refuge in the Gurus, I take refuge in the Buddhas, I take refuge in the Dharma, I take refuge in the Sangha. To the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha, I go for refuge until enlightened. By merit from listening to the Dharma, may I attain Buddhahood for the sake of benefiting all mother sentient beings. To the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha, I go for refuge until enlightened. By merit from listening to the Dharma, may I attain Buddhahood for the sake of benefiting all mother sentient beings. To the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha, I go for refuge until enlightened. By merit from listening to the Dharma, may I attain Buddhahood for the sake of benefiting all mother sentient beings. In particular, I must achieve enlightenment quickly in order to free all the noblest, kind mother sentient beings from the unimaginable oceans of samsaric sufferings and lead them to peerless full enlightenment. For this purpose, I must listen and thereafter put into practice the teachings of the profound Buddha Dharma. Tayata Shamit Shamawati, Shamita Shachru Ankure Mankure, Manazite Karote Kere Tezowati, Oloyani Vishuddha Namale, Malapanaye Kukure Kaka Grase Grasani, Umuki Paramuki Amuki Shamitani, Sawa Graha Banda Nane, Nikiva Sawa Para Pavadina, Vimuta Mara Pasha, Siddhabhiva Buddha Mudra, Anungatita Sawa Mari, Putarita Parishide, Vikasantu Sawa Mara Kamani. I portray to the gathering of Dakinis of the 3 places, coming from the supreme holy side of space and joy, who have the powers of clairvoyance and magical emanation, and regard practitioners as their offspring. Aka Samarata Shadarasa Mariape. Aka Samarasa Shadarasa Mariape. Aka Samarasa Shadarasa Mariape. Tayata Gate Gate Paragate Parasamgate Buddhi Soha. Tayata Gate Gate Paragate Parasamgate Buddhi Soha. Tayata Gate Gate Paragate Parasamgate Buddhi Soha. Through the power of the great truth of the words of the exalted 3 jewels, may all adverse conditions be overcome, may they become non-existent, may they be pacified, may all the evils such as enemies, obstacles and hindrances and adverse conditions be pacified. Shantim Kuriye Soha. May the 80,000 types of obstacles be pacified. May we be separated from adverse harmful conditions. May everything conducive be obtained, and by the auspiciousness of everything good, may there be excellent happiness here and now. May all sentient beings achieve extraordinary superior happiness and its causes. May all sentient beings be free from the unbearable sea of suffering and its causes. May all sentient beings never be parted from the bliss of supreme liberation. May all sentient beings be free of all bias, attachment and anger to near ones and aversion to others. To accomplish my own and others' aims, I generate the altruistic intention to attain enlightenment for the benefit of all sentient beings. To accomplish my own and others' aims, I generate the altruistic intention to attain enlightenment for the benefit of all sentient beings. To accomplish my own and others' aims, I generate the altruistic intention to attain enlightenment for the benefit of all sentient beings. Reverently, I prostrate with my body, speech, and mind, and present clouds of every type of offering, actually offered and mentally transformed. I confess all my negative actions accumulated since beginner's time, and rejoice in the virtues of all holy and honorary beings. Please remain until samsara ends and turn the wheel of the Dharma for sentient beings. I dedicate all the virtues of others myself to the great enlightenment. The Heart Sutra. Thus have I heard, once the Blessed One was dwelling in Rajagriha at Vulture Peak Mountain, together with a great gathering of the Sangha of monks and a great gathering of Sangha of Bodhisattvas. At that time, the Blessed One entered the Samadhi that expresses the Dharma called profound illumination, and at the same time, Noble Avalokiteshvara, the Bodhisattva Mahasabha, while practicing the profound Prajnaparamita, saw in this way. He saw the five skandhas also to be empty of nature. Then through the power of the Buddha, Venerable Shariputra said to Noble Avalokiteshvara, the Bodhisattva Mahasabha, how should a son or daughter of noble family train who wishes to practice a profound Prajnaparamita? Addressed in this way, Noble Avalokiteshvara, the Bodhisattva Mahasabha said to Venerable Shariputra, O Shariputra, a son or daughter of noble family who wishes to practice a profound Prajnaparamita should say in this way, seeing the five skandhas to be empty of nature. Form is emptiness, emptiness also is form. Emptiness is no other than form, form is no other than emptiness. In the same way, feeling, perception, formation, and consciousness are emptiness. Thus, Shariputra, all dharmas are emptiness. There are no characteristics, there is no birth and no cessation, there is no impurity and no purity, there is no decrease and no increase. Therefore, Shariputra, in emptiness, there is no form, no feeling, no perception, no formation, no consciousness, no eye, no ear, no nose, no tongue, no body, no mind, no appearance, no sound, no smell, no taste, no touch, no dhammas, no I dhatu up to no mind dhatu, no dhatu of dhammas, no mind consciousness dhatu, no ignorance, no end of ignorance up to no old age and death. No end of old age and death, no suffering, no origin of suffering, no cessation of suffering, no path, no wisdom, no attainment, and no non-attainment. Therefore, Shariputra, since the Bodhisattvas have no attainment, they abide by means of Prajnaparamita. No operation of mind, there is no fear. They transcend falsity and attain complete nirvana. All the Buddhas of the three times by means of Prajnaparamita fully awaken to unsurpassable, true, complete enlightenment. Therefore, the great mantra of Prajnaparamita, the mantra of great insight, the unsurpassed mantra, the unequaled mantra, the mantra that calms all suffering should be known as truth. Since there is no deception, the Prajnaparamita mantra is said in this way. Dayata Om Gate Gate Paragate Parasamgate Buddhi Soha. Thus, Shariputra, the Bodhisattva Mahasabha should train in the profound Prajnaparamita. Addressed that thus then the Blessed One arose from the Samadhi and praised Noble Avalokiteshvara, the Bodhisattva Mahasabha, saying, Good, good, O son of noble family, thus it is, O son of noble family, thus it is. One should practice the profound Prajnaparamita just as you have taught, and all the Tathagatas will rejoice. When the Blessed One had said this, Venerable Shariputra and Noble Avalokiteshvara, the Bodhisattva Mahasabha, the whole assembly and the world with its gods, humans, asuras, and Gandharvas rejoice and praise the words of the Blessed One.
Okay, we'll take a break here. Thank you for leading us in prayer, Anila. So, as usual, we'll be reading some of the upcoming events for announcements. So, in today's announcements, we are looking at celebrating Lord Sitigabha's birthday. That's happening on the 1st of September on Sunday. So, there will be Sutra recitation, part 1, part 2, and part 3 at 11, 2 o'clock, and 4 o'clock, respectively. So, also on the 2nd of September, there will be the grand offering ceremony with extensive light offering. So let us all come together and pray for the purification, swift purification of world conflicts, disasters and illnesses, and create great merit and auspiciousness for all beings. So do scan this QR code to make offerings on this auspicious occasion. So the closing date is actually on the day itself at 8 a.m. And Manjushri blessings for exam excellence. Is that time of the year that the kiddos are going for examination. So we have this special Manjushri knowledge and intelligence blessing. So happening on the September 7th, Saturday, 10th a.m. at Teck Chuen Choling, Singapore. So the final exams are coming. So do come and receive blessings from Manjushri, the Lord of Wisdom, for confidence and optimal performance during your exams. Adult learners are welcome too. So come on site to receive the blessings in person. Scan here to register. And as you all know, we are having this auction, and the fundraising is happening soon. So there's this fundraising online auction that is now open. So do join us in this online auction today to contribute to this precious legacy for future generations. So do note that the dinner auction and the online auction each have unique and different items. So the special highlights here would be the Youthful Manjushri Tanka, the Phenomenal Form, Phenomenal Mind, as well as the exquisite incense burner, Z's and jewelry collection, and also Chinese masterpiece selection. So browse and place your bid by 15th of September, so not to be disappointed. And also we have the fundraising dinner, as I've mentioned. So RSVP date is now extended. So it's happening on the 13th of September, Friday at 7:30 at Jubilee Garden Restaurant, which is Safra Toa Payoh Level 3. So the special highlights will be the dinner, as well as the entertaining performances, lively on-site auction segment, as well as sponsorship booths showcasing sacred objects from Tibet and other treasures. So do come by and support the continuity of our important legacy today. Please RSVP by 1st September. That's the QR code to scan if you're online. So for those that's on-site, do check it out at the counter that we have here. And we are having some Samatha meditation course by Geshe Kangyu. So this is all in Chinese. Basically, we are having, it's happening every Wednesday, which is from the 11th of September, which starts, and it has a total of 8 classes, and it's from 8 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. So do scan the QR code. It's all on Zoom, so do scan the QR code to actually read up more about it. So it's in Chinese, obviously, yeah? And of course, there's also this special 8 precepts, 1-day practice with by Geshe Kangyu. So that's happening on 28th of September from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. So do scan this QR code. There are some important highlights to it, because children, say for example, they have to be above 13 to participate, and also you would have had to have taken your all these Buddhist prerequisites all written here. So do scan the QR code for details. And that will be all for now. And let's take some time to chillax, ground ourselves, and await Rinpoche's arrival. So when he arrives, everybody will then stand up and we'll do a 3 prostration. Thank you.
Buddham Saranam Gacchami.
Okay, let's rise. Okay, let's recite the 7-line prayer to welcome Rinpoche. home. Hogen yogi no chansan, pema gesa dombola, yasen chogi no drune, pema june shesudra, kodu kandro mamboko, keki jesu la drogi. Jingi lapche shesu so guru pema siddhi ho ogyen yogi no chansam pema gesa dongbola yasen chogi no drune pema june shesudra Kodu kandro mamboko, keki jesu la drugi, chingi lapche shesu so, guru pema siddhi ho, ogyen yogi no chansa, pema gesa dongbola, yase chogi no drune, pema june shesudra, kodu kandro mangpokro, keki jesu la drugi, chingi lapche shesu so, guru pema siddhi ho, ogyen yogi lonchasam, pema gesa dombola, yakse chogi no drune, pema june shesudra, kodu kandro mambokro, keki jesu la drugi, chingi lapche shesu so, guru pema siddhi ho, ogyen yogi no chansa, pema kesa dombola, yasen chogi no drune, pema june shesudra, kodu kandro mambokro, keki jesu la drugi, chingi lapche shesu so, guru pema siddhi ho.
For those of you online, please offer 3 prostrations.
Okay, let's offer mandala. Oma hung, oma hung, oma hung. Om Rajagram Ahung. Here is the mighty and powerful base of gold. Om Rajalai Ahung. The outer ring is encircled with this iron fence. In the center, the king of mountains, Mount Meru. In the east, the continent Puvavideha. In the south, Jambuvipa. In the west, Aparagodania. In the north, Uttarakuru. Around the east, the subcontinents Deha and Videha. Around the south, Chamara and Upper Chamara. Around the west, Sata and Uttaramantri. Around the north, the subcontinents Kurava and Kurava. In the east is the treasure of mountain. In the south is the witch-grinding tree. In the west is the witch-grinding cow. In the north is the harvest that needs no cultivation. Here's the precious wheel. Here's the precious jewel. Here's the precious queen. Here's the precious minister. Here's the precious elephant. Here's the precious and best of horses. Here's the precious general. Here's the great treasure vast. Here's the goddess of beauty. Here's the goddess of garlands. Here's the goddess of song. Here's the goddess of dance. Here's the goddess of flowers. Here's the goddess of incense. Here's the goddess of light. Here's the goddess of perfume. Here's the sun. Here's is the moon. Here's the umbrella of all that is precious. Here's the banner of victory in all directions. In the center are all possessions precious to gods and men. This magnificent collection, lacking in nothing, I offer to you my kind and holy root Lama, together with you, venerable lineage Lamas, and to Lama, compassionate Lama to Losang Doan Doji Chang. Together with the assembly of gods, I offer this pure and beautiful collection to you. In your compassion, accept what I offer for the sake of all beings, having accepted this to myself and to all beings. This grant your blessings through your great compassion. This ground anointed perfume strewn with flowers, adorned with Mount Meru, four continents, sun and moon. I offer in visualization and spirit of Buddhas. May all sentient beings thus enjoy this pure land. The objects my attachment, anger, ignorance, my body, my wealth and enjoyments, without any sense of loss, I offer this collection. Please accept it with pleasure and bless me with freedom from the three poisons. Venerable Holy Gurus, in the space of your true body, from billowing clouds of your wisdom and love, let fall the rain of profound and extensive Dharma in whatever form is suitable for subduing sentient beings. Om Yidam Guru Ratna Mandala Kamniya Tayami. Precious Guru, please grant me all realizations of the path, from Guru devotion to the completion of the training, the unified Raja state. Please grant me blessings that my mind will become Dharma, that Dharma will become the path, that hindrances in the path may not occur, that we cease all wrong substitutions and receive immediately the two precious Buddhistas. Okay, let's all go Rinpoche. Good evening, Rinpoche.
So, today's topic is about face-to-face meeting, seeing Mara face-to-face. And this is something where all of us face. We face our own Maras. So what are Maras? All other religion has an external Mara, right? And so in our spiritual tradition, we are our own Mara. Now, it is easy to say that we are our own Mara, but how is it that we can, how is it that we can be good and can be evil at the same time? Then it comes to two different aspects. Today, I want to talk about this is also because I want to teach you how we can live better. The reason why I'm saying we can live better is because most of us live in a life that is filled with the Mara of others. For example, a very good example would be the Mara of others that is imposed on us, that is not beneficial. That would be something very common as why we are scolded by others, right? Because they feel we deserve a scolding, or we feel that they deserve a scolding, so we scold them. And the reason why we scold them is because we feel self-righteous. And what is the thing about self-righteous is we have contempt for others. Because other people scold us, and the person who scolded us got scolded. And so therefore, we only know how to repeat the pattern, but we do not know how to break the chain of suffering. Now to break the chain of suffering is up to us. Most of us simply carry on the chain of suffering by accepting the example of our own parents or grandparents or seniors or friends that they have no power. We feel very powerless. Like for example, my life is like that because of karma. I got this kind of problem because of my past life. It is God's will that I have to suffer like that. Right? It is God's will. It is because of my ancestral belief that that's why it has to become like that. There is no escape. There is no choice. Can you hear this? You hear all this very often, right? Yeah. Now, the reason why we are like that is because we are conditioned. We are conditioned to just be good enough. Just be good enough. That means just to be efficient, to get the work done. Let us to live the kind of life where you have something to eat, but you don't get to eat the good food all the time. Where you have a place to stay, but the place don't belong to you, but make you believe that it belongs to you. Right? Such is a condition of samsara. Our face-to-face, seeing our Mara face-to-face, in a short condensed form would be this. Whatever that you are, whatever that you and I strongly believe, that is our own obscuration and Mara. So in Chinese I would say, 你执着什么，那个就是你的障碍。Understand? 你所执着的就是你的障碍。Right? 因为你不执着，它根本就不会惹到你，不会勾到你的情绪。Right? So now we must understand one thing. I want to tell you how to basically have a better life, live better. Is first, we must first understand what is on the left side of our body and what is on the right side of our body. On the right side of our body are all the energies that link with the coarser energies that are linked with emotion on the right side. And all emotions, so all emotions are usually the ones that make us go haywire. Now this emotion is not just bad emotion. Good emotion also make us go haywire. No? For example, the belief that eating ice cream is very good for me. Every day I must eat one ice cream. Fat die you. No? Fat die you? 肥死你吗? Because I believe, I feel very good every day I drink alcohol. Every day I smoke one packet cigarette. Every day, I feel good. Every day I eat ice cream. Every day I eat sugary food, sugary drinks, sugary dessert. This is also good feeling, what? Isn't it? It's also a good feeling. Attachment to our own bodily senses, also good feeling. When it's hot, turn on the aircon, turn on the fan, right? When we listen to the radio, last time no radio, have radio, very good already. Right? Now they have curved TV, what I saw, not curved TV lens and all kind of thing. No camera, buy one camera again. Now all the phone must have this, must have that now, isn't it? All this also good feeling, feel good one. So many people think, feelings and all the emotions must be bad. 情绪是不好的才就是不好，情绪好的也是痛苦的。Our emotions that is good or bad, these are the more coarse, rough energies. It's on the right side. Right? So, but many of us like to think only, getting angry is a rough energy. No. Showing exceptional happiness, also a rough energy. Also rough. So that's on the right side of the body. On the left side of the body, the energy, the channels and everything is on the more subtle type. What is a subtle type? Subtle type of ignorance. This type is rough, this one is more fine. But this, the fine ignorance, okay, is the one that we are mostly blind to. The subtle ignorance is one that we are blind. For example, we don't know what we don't know, right? You don't know what you don't know, right? That's subtle ignorance. Right? You don't know when you are born, right? Do you know when you are born? Do you know when you are born? Based on what? Birth cert. No birth cert? Your mom know? Really? Your mom can remember? 100%? Yeah, I think Geshe Jigme probably don't know his exactly birthday, isn't it? Only know maybe which year, then maybe which maybe month or season, winter, whether it's spring, summer, autumn, or winter, maybe something like this. Right? This is called hidden phenomena. Right? You don't know. So the subtle aspect, even though we say, seems subtle, but actually, if you really focus to understand it, why we must purify our negativities is because it is our subtle obscuration that make us think that we have no problem. Maybe I'm not an angry person. I'm not an emotional person. 我即係人袂起笑，我唔會發傻嘅，唔會發癲啊，唔會發豬癲。Okay? 我唔會起笑。But it doesn't mean, so outwardly maybe I'm very calm. But inside, maybe I'm a little bit down. I'm a little bit down. I may not understand. A little bit of thing, and then what happened? I get confused, or I get frightened, or I get anxious, or I get depression. Aren't these all subtle? And the truth is, all of us have these subtle and coarse obscurations, isn't it? Right? Every one of us have. So, how to live better? I will tell you at the end of the teaching. Right? How to live better, how to get it better, I will tell you at the end. Cannot tell now lah. Okay? Or if I forget, then next week. Right? So what is important is when we face our own Mara, seeing our Mara face to face, is to understand, is to first ask ourselves, why am I disturbed about? Or what am I disturbed about? Why am I disturbed? What is it about this situation that disturbed me? 这个事情，我到底为了什么东西而情绪不稳定？ Okay, because it is very easy to recognize our own emotion, but not easy to recognize our own subtle obscuration. We cannot recognize our own ignorance. So what is the modern way to say we cannot recognize our own ignorance? It's called, we don't know our blind spot. Do you know your blind spot? You don't know your blind spot. We just know how everybody, our teachers, our father, our mother, our grandparents, or whoever senior, say, oh, you just do good karma, be a good person, have a, have a good life, don't harm other people, and this and that. Oh, then you are a good person. Then you can go to heaven. These kind of words, actually, when you put wisdom into it, isn't it full of subtle obscuration? You understand? Because when we say do good, what is good? What is good? Right? Because some people may think good, or I do something, I help somebody is good. But overly helping somebody becomes what? Overly helping somebody becomes what? Harming that person. Isn't it? Because you always help that person, then the person will be harmed by what? Being overly reliant. The person wouldn't know how to do it. Right? You wouldn't know how to do it. So, why in Buddhism or in Vajrayana Buddhism we recite mantra? The purpose is to protect the mind. Okay? We need, when you recite mantra, it's a multi-dimensional thing happening. First, there is supposed to be a kind of inner meditation that you do, a visualization of a deity in front, where you evoke the deity to come, invoke, and then after that you make offerings, then after that you recite the mantras, whatever is accordingly to your deity, your idam. And then when you're reciting, you're supposed to feel that there's an exchange of energy. Right? The deities, your sun or moon this, and then the seed syllable and the mantra is supposed to go in and out, right? Of yourself, self-generation deity and front-generation deity. So there is some kind of a meditation, and there's some kind of a focus where it follows your breath to go in and out. And then there's some kind of focus of your body also, because your body will be breathing, you'll be reciting, and there's a meditation, there's a focus, right? So, inwardly, there's a lot going on. Inwardly, there is also the practice where you understand, you are putting into practice what the difference, okay, what the difference is of Tongpa and Tongpa Ni. Tongpa is empty. Tongpa Ni is empty of inherent existence. Tongpa is empty, like cup is empty, house, a building is empty, car is empty, right? Box is empty. But Tongpa Ni is, this thing is empty of, or this thing is cheating you. Maybe let's turn this emptiness to everything that you see and that you believe is cheating you. Right? Because it make you look like, for example, right? For example, good example today. How much would a 1 carat diamond ring cost? A real diamond, huh? 1 carat real diamond ring costs how much? What? 10,000, right? Okay, 10,000 US dollar, Sing dollar. Okay, let's just say 10,000. Okay, 10,000. You believe so much this is a real diamond. You believe so much its value is $10,000. You got already, then you buy already, whatever. Then you wear, then wow, $10,000, right? Then somebody who is a trained geminologist then becomes what? No, one look, wow. This one is very nicely very nicely made to look so real. How you feel? Huh? Your heart break, right? Heart break? $10,000, probably without only $10,000, maybe only the diamond without the gold and everything, yeah, plus the branding, and maybe let's just up it to say 20,000, right? But the seasoned gemologist will say, "Oh, this is so made to look so real," while your heart will drop into pieces, right? So, when we say emptiness versus empty, empty means empty, don't have. But emptiness tells you is actually, I'm just using this another method to tell you, that whatever you are seeing is not real. It does not truly exist. For example, look at the TV screen over there. Right? Who is that the image of? Who is that the image of? Huh? Who is that the image of? Right? Now, which one is me? Which one is me? Huh? Both is me? Yeah. You got smoked. Even this is not real me. Even this is not real me. This is the what? A manifest form that I want you to see. The Nimanakaya, the manifest form that I want you to see. Just like you want other people to see, what you want other people to see you or recognize you as, or how you want to present yourself to others. That's why you have different groups of friends, isn't it? With these friends, with your old classmate, you are hee hee ha ha. Or with your colleagues, you look very professional and everything, right? You have different manifestation for different group of people. Then you ask yourself, so who am I and what am I? Emptiness here actually really means whatever you are dependent on conditions and previous cause. You don't truly exist you don't truly exist like diamond. Like diamond, you think this is so true, but actually fake. But actually man-made. So somebody asked me this question, Rinpoche, so in your perspective, real diamond or man-made diamond is better? Somebody asked me this kind of question, straight in my face. How many of you say real diamond better? How many of you say fake diamond better? The rest of you, may you be blessed with no diamonds. Huh? Isn't it? You don't say yes, you don't say no. Why? What's wrong with you? Huh? Aiya, early on don't say, 早点不讲，每次我讲了你才huh? Right? Okay? So which one you like? You like real diamond? Who like real diamond? Oh. Who like man-made diamond? Okay. Yeah, Sangula like real diamond or man-made diamond? Which one Sangula like? Huh? You know what? To me, I like man-made diamond. You know, in terms of understanding of the view of emptiness, man-made diamond, this person have to first understand the nature of phenomena and then have to create the condition of this phenomena and then study and do so much to create this manifest phenomena and then put together in reality to create this manifest phenomena without causing real harm to others. A real diamond, how many are blood diamonds, you know? Cause harm to, because you're rich and then you cause harm to all the people. Just because you pay other people to dig, does the diamond belong to their country or belong to you? You understand? So if you ask me, if I put into perspective, now you tell me which one is better. Man-made diamond better or real diamond but cause a lot of harm? So this is something for us, every one of us to think. In the past we say, oh, this is the right way to do it because in the past this was the way to do it. Our ancestors done it like that, our culture do like that and this and that. But that does not mean it is good because it does not understand cause, condition, effect. Chinese call 因缘果报，不只是因缘，不只是因果，要缘还有报。人家讲说因果，因果 ，right? Cause and fruition. But the truth is, in cause, condition, right? Effect and fruition and effect. Because cause, condition, fruition, but it may not take effect on you, it may take effect on somebody else. Have you seen, have you witnessed or have you heard they say, Maybe father or ancestors done something, but the effect happened on the children. Right? Because why it happened? Somebody ask me, why it happened? Why it happened? It happened because there is something called communal karma. For example, everybody say, I want to go and learn I Ching or Chinese feng shui, how to calculate my name so that everything will be good. Okay, calculate name, calculate name. You know, calculation is one thing. How come some people so easy to calculate, some of them so difficult? How do you know? How do you prove this is communal karma? You want to know? Right? Chinese people like to do calculation, Indian also. Like everybody got way to calculate one, correct? Yeah? I don't know the Indian one, so I just use the Chinese one. Do you realize how come some people, their own is so difficult to calculate? Why? It's because of your surname. You can change your name, but you cannot change your surname. Maybe a good total, maybe let's say a total number is 37 or 38 or 37. Because 37 practices of all Buddha's child. So let's just use this 37. But then your surname already very complicated word. Your surname already got some very complicated, got a lot of strokes. Then the other two name, do you look like Gundu name, you know, like some brainless name, some brainless words because you want to get some fixated type of calculation. And this is called communal karma. Because your surname is complicated. Right? Like Nana. Nana's surname is very... what's your Chinese name already by now? Right. Nana changed Chinese name how many times? 5 times? 2 times. Okay. I thought it was golden orange. Right? Zhou Jinji or something like that, right? Yeah. So I'm just thinking like this, you know. So this is communal karma because you are born with whatever some previous cause and karmic link. You're born into that family with that surname. So in that calculation, no matter what you want to change, you cannot change your surname, right? You cannot change your surname. And so this is the communal karma of the clan. Everybody who down there got this some particular thing about, after that, everybody, for example, somebody asked me, Rinpoche, can I change my surname? I said, how? He said, my surname very difficult. I said, what's your surname? My surname means don't have. I said, no. Kou Tian Wu, right? Sounds like don't have. Huh? Wu ah? Oh, yeah. Wu Mei your teacher. Yeah. Wu is the surname, right? But it sounds like don't have. Sounds like Wu Mei, not beautiful. Right? Wu Cai, no wealth. Right? So, I'm not joking. This person really come and ask me, can I change my surname not? I replied, ooh. I smiled and walked off. I don't know how to answer. I say can change, also difficult. Can I say don't change, also difficult, right? I just, ooh. I don't know how I laugh. How change surname? Right? I say, then after that person, hey, but you didn't answer my question. I said, first you ask your father. You ask your father, ask your grandfather, can change your surname or not? Isn't it? So this is what I mean. There's something called communal karma. Why you're born there? Why you born there? Right? Why you born to that family? What is the karmic conditioning on the family? So cause, condition, fruition, and effect. Chinese 因缘果报. Right? This fruition may not come in this life, can be future life, or can be within the family. Right? I heard somebody was telling me, say that, Rinpoche, these people, they do this, wow, we must teach them a lesson, so that, the person will get the karma. I said, oh, you say this thing, you also not better than him. I said, this person tell me, say, must take revenge. That person harm you and say this, that, all wrong view. I go and disturb them back. Say, you say like that, you know, no different, you same. Why? Just now I say, right? Whatever that trigger you, you are same as them. That is, 你所执着的就是你的什么？你所执着的就是你的什么？你的障碍。Whatever that you feel, I must do this, must like this, this is your own obstacle. This is your own karmic lesson. Right? And I'm telling you the truth. Does not mean stay in monastery means can practice Dharma, Isn't it? Yes, stay in monastery is study, but come out to society, you see, then you practice Dharma. Because your mind, you think like this is correct, this correct, all this I learned this correct, this the way, do. But when you come out, the whole world is not like what you study to be. Totally zero, correct? Teacher? Right? School teacher, alright? Like your father, a bad student. Every time pretend to be sleepy. Huh? Right? You tell him. Right? Tell me, when in the retreat time, sorry, I really wish I can come attend teaching. Then come out already? Never come. Why? Tired lah. Sleepy lah. Yeah. I wish I can tell that to my guru, but I don't dare lah. Yeah, because whatever I tell my guru is my reflection of myself. My own obstacle manifests. Right? So, everything that happens, everything that you see, everything that you observe, it is called by your own karmic it's like I want to give it a new label, call your karmic speciality. Right? We are all karmic specialists. Those people who like to quarrel will like to find other people who pick up other people who talk nonsense and they want to go and quarrel with them. Correct? 中意嗌交嘅人就變嗌交精咯，笑拍鬼啊，is it right？是冇笑拍鬼啊，right？ Those who like to fight will what？ Right? Ask Ile, right? 20 years ago, I asked her to call somebody in Mongolia. Say, I don't want to go Mongolia. Wow. She put down the phone, want to cry already. What? Yeah. Okay. That person was Keishi Tachi. Keishi Tachi, that time English not so good. Hello. What? Ile 20 years ago. Yeah. So you see, whatever, every single thing is our own karmic speciality. Every single thing is our own karmic speciality. This even I tell myself. This even this I tell myself. Whatever I see, whatever I hear, this and that. I see this. This is karmic specialization. Okay. Some people just can see out other people's faults, right? Some people are more relaxed, more chill type, right? Some people are just so blind. They just want to. Like I give you a very good example is. When I was young, I always get this advice. Don't, if you observe, right, you observe people who are very close, then they become very, very close. After that, become very, very close, then they break, no more friends already. Right? Yeah? This is karma. Become very, very close, then after that, not friends anymore. What happened? You want to know why? You know how come it happened? Huh? Cannot beat me, huh? You want to beat me? Use gold bar throw at me. Right? Real gold, huh? So you want to know? Do you agree or not? You agree? When I was very young, somehow this, I hear this, and then somehow they always tell me this, and then I just observe. Then after that, when I didn't observe it, then they tell me, see, it become like that. So and so become like that. So and so. Somehow I'm thinking, why are you telling me all this kind of thing? But now that I'm 50 years old, I think back and say, now I understand. And do you know, by the time you are 16 years old, your life is as good as 25% gone? On the average, you cannot guarantee you can live past 60 years old, right? Can you guarantee? Who can guarantee? Huh? I mean, my own father passed away 60. When he was 60 years old, I advised him. He said he want to have big birthday celebration. I said, don't do. Don't do. Oh, then later I say, okay lah, do lah. Right? Everybody's expectations, everybody's belief and culture and this and that. Certain time, certain thing, don't do, just don't do. You want to do 1 year later, two years later, doesn't matter, isn't it? And my father passed away, 62 years old. Yeah, suddenly became sick, suddenly died. Yeah, it's unfortunate. So, this thing about people being very, very close, and then suddenly very close, then suddenly, no reason, split. Right? You want to know why? Because mutually don't respect one another. One has a feel that the other person is not good enough, so keep on want to tell them what to do. Keep on telling the other person, you must do this, you must do that, you should do like this, you should do like this. And the other one, at first, okay, I see your friend, you always help me, this and that, okay, I listen. Until one day, feel that I don't want to listen already. Why must I listen to you? Right? So, same. Because they didn't understand one thing called gratitude and kindness. Right? So both sides karmically have what do you call this? Hidden obscuration, right? Can you see? Subtle obscurations. Which is on which side of the body? Huh? Left side of the body. This is based on what? This subtle obscuration based, what is it based on? Huh? Ignorance. Right? Because one party at first didn't have the skill, didn't have the knowledge, didn't have this. Then the other party have the skill, have the knowledge, then keep on say, you should do like this, you should do like this, isn't it? Then after that, when the other person learn everything that you have already, they say, why must I listen to you? Right? Why must I listen to you? What's so great? Now I know already. What's so great? Then, one has contemptuous attitude. The other one has what? Huh? BKW attitude. You don't know? Bue kam wan. How to say Bue kam wan in English? Surname Bue one. Surname is Bue. Surname is Bue. I just say surname Bue. Okay. Basically, what is Bue kam wan in English? Huh? Not willing? No lah, cannot be not willing. Come, please translate. What is Bue kam wan? Huh? I cannot hear you. Discontent. Resentful. What else? I cannot hear you. Huh? Reluctant. Reluctant. Can you see Chinese 3 words are English like no equivalent, right? Bue kam wan.不甘愿, right? 不甘愿英文叫什么? Huh? Cannot be dissatisfied lah. Resentful. Huh? What? Resentful is probably the closest. Google check. Come Mandy, you on phone there. 不甘愿英文叫什么? 不甘愿. 不甘愿. I cannot hear. Unwilling. It says unwilling. Cannot be lah. Fail. 不甘愿，中文也是叫不甘愿啦。袂爽，袂甘愿，袂欢喜。Okay. There's no equivalent, right? Yeah. So, probably unwilling. Unwilling with the emotion of resentment. Okay? Emotion plus a particular mindset. Right? You understand? Yeah. So, then this happens. Oh, I listened to you for 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, so that's why now I don't want to listen anymore. Then after that, not happy, then just go. Right? So, that's why when Buddha say, we have Buddha nature, it really means to tell us that all these things are here, but ultimately, deep inside us, we are very pure and we are free from all this. We are very pure and clean. Sounds like the direct extreme opposite of having all this confusion, isn't it? But everybody wants to be pure and clean. But pure and clean is also the direct opposite, because then later on you become, I'm very pure, I'm very clean. I know people who are vegetarian that they don't use the cup from outside to drink water, and they don't even drink water from outside. They only can drink water from their own house. And they can only drink the boiled water from their own house with their own cup. Is that called clean? Remember just now I say, whatever your mind focus on is your own obstacle. Right? 你所执着的就是你的障碍。So being so pure, so clean a vegetarian, inside not clean. So what is the way to practice? Is to be free from beyond clean and cleanliness and pure and confusion and ignorance. Right? There are many people who want to practice the Dharma, but swing from confusion and ignorance to becoming very clean, very pure, pure morality, pure precept, pure vows, pure this, pure that. Everything want to be pure. They swing from one extreme to the other. Then what happens? Becoming very pure, become this and that, the mind goes to the other. The mind cannot take it, right? It swing for a pendulum. Swing like a pendulum. Grandfather clock. Right? I want to be pure, but my mind cannot take it. The emotion cannot take it. I can do it, but my mind cannot take it. So there is resentment, there is unwillingness with the emotion of resentment. You understand? Okay? So now I teach you how to handle it. First thing, when you fall asleep, first of all, you must sleep. Okay? First of all, you must sleep. When you don't sleep, or if you don't sleep and you don't sleep early enough, not as in 1 a.m., early enough. Okay? Physically, your body cannot take it. And what is the way to sleep? First, you need sleep. You must recognize that. The second one is, you need to sleep the way that Shakyamuni Buddha showed us. Sleep on your right side. Remember just now I said, what is on the right side? Cause what? Emotions. So you need to press down on the channel, the energy flow, energy channel of all these rough emotions. Okay? But when you lie on the right side, you must put your thumb behind your ear and put your thumb behind your ear. Okay, you know your ear here? There's one part that is sunken in. Can you feel? Behind your ear, they're sunken in. Right? Tonight you sleep, I want you to sleep. Put your thumb behind the ear, feel it. Then after that, they put on the pillow and then you sleep. Most of us like to sleep fetal position. That means your head is down. Okay? When you go to temple, you see Shakyamuni Buddha, sometimes he show he's sleeping, right? How do you know which one is Buddha showing you sleeping or which one Buddha showing passing away? Huh? One is this side, one is that side. Don't have lah. Buddha always sleep, huh? Huh? What? The feet, why? Can kuchi, I cannot hear you lah, auntie. The feet point where? Huh? Okay. So Buddha, when he falls asleep, you see the statue, or the statue of the Buddha, right? If both his legs are very straight, that is passing away. Have you seen people going to pass away? When they pass away, their feet is straight. Automatically one, it was straightened one. Yeah. Last time I remember, I thought only humans, but when I saw chicken pass away, the chicken also put the leg straight. Why? Because I remember when in the days in the Bukit Timah days, we have like chicken, remember? We got chicken, right? And then one day the chicken was like, the chicken came to me, and then the chicken started to talk to me, right? It make funny sound, look at me and this and that. Then I thought, oh, okay, are you okay? And this and that. I pet the chicken. Then the chicken walked one side to the side of the building, and then sat down. Then I thought chicken is just being chicken, right? So I just sit there and just look at the chicken. But the chicken had like a smell, like it's very wet smell or something. I think the chicken was going to die. I didn't know the chicken was going to die. So I just sat there and recite mantra for the chicken. Then the chicken was like just looking at me and everything. Then after that, the chicken closed his eyes, lay down, fell sideways, and then straightened the legs. Then, gone. So at first, that was my first experience to see that, even when chickens die, they straighten their legs. I know humans die, they straighten the legs. Right? So anyway, so when we sleep like this, okay? Your hand press behind the ear, the lower part of your ear. There's one part that then just put, and then when you sleep, tilt your head up a bit. You lean a bit backwards and then tilt your head up a bit. Okay? Don't sleep exactly on the side, but lean backwards a bit. Okay? So every night you fall asleep in this position. This is not a lion's position. You're pressing on the rough energy of emotions. Okay? So some people very easily become emotional. Then it's good you share with them how fall asleep like this. Then you are able to focus more on the our own subtle obscuration. The obstacle, the ignorance, the whatever is on the left side, or the heart side. Okay? So, that our subtle obscurations, we can only face it when we meditate. So when you fall asleep, the time, this is the best time to do breathing meditation. Okay? Just fall asleep while meditating. You meditate, and then you fall asleep. Don't like, because I'm going to fall asleep, I'm going to pretend to meditate. The effect of it is vastly different. You understand? Most people say that Rinpoche say one, go to fall asleep, meditate. Right? Oh my God. Okay? The effect is very different. If you're doing recitation, mantra recitation, and then you fall asleep, or when you're going to fall asleep, then you do mantra recitation, then the effect is very different. Okay? But God do better than never do lah. Okay? God do better than never do. This one is something that we have to encourage people to practice and not pinpoint people about the fault of not doing it correctly. Because we all take many years to practice well. Okay? And by the time you practice well, you realize all these years of practicing well is wrong. Because you are practicing well, there's no breakthrough. Right? You need to practice well to accumulate merit and wisdom. Then you'll be able to see that your practice is wrong. Then you will want to have a breakthrough. You understand? So it does not mean that you can directly tell somebody to have a breakthrough. Cannot. It just doesn't happen this way. You cannot tell the chili seed that you will become a chili. Can you? Does growing chili seed give you chili? Does growing chili seed give you chili? How many say yes? Don't know. No, nobody dare to say. Grow chili seed, don't give you chili? Huh? Oh, very clever, huh? Depends on condition, right? Sometimes the seed don't sprout. Sometimes sprout, die. Sometimes grow, but got eaten by many worms or insects, right? So growing chili does not mean you can have chili. You understand? Right? So doing good things does not mean you have a good result. Because we must also focus and understand about the conditions and the, right? The condition is very important. The fruition is very important. The effect is very important. Right? 因缘果报. Cause, condition, fruition, effect. Right? Maybe, for example, Geshe Nima, Geshe Jigme come from monastery in India, right? Cause, condition, effect, and result and effect over there seems okay, very good, but when you leave the country, leave and go to somewhere else, you do the same thing, different effect, different result, right? Because even maybe you say you cook the same food, somehow maybe taste different, water is different, dal is different, spice is different, right? Like that now. Why different? Just different. Because everywhere, nothing stays the same. Nothing stays the same. So this is something that is important for us to see beyond. And not say that, oh, it must not do this, must not do that. But to understand, we still have to do. We still have to do, but we must adapt to the time, to the tide, to the condition, to the understanding of the people, its effects and its results. So it does not mean what you do in India works over here in Singapore or Malaysia, or do the same thing, it will work in America, different. Or work in Australia, it's going to be very different. Okay? So seeing our own Mara is one thing. Understanding the way, using the way I shared just now, do not be contemptuous of others, have gratitude, okay? See cause, condition, effect and result. Have a breakthrough. Break through your thoughts of how things should be. Right? Like, I give a good example. I never thought that I saw the video, then I saw, first I had doubt, then I thought maybe possible. Because kid brought me a plant, desert rose. And then I kept on wondering why this plant have looks like one plant, different color flowers, but looks like one plant. Then I realized they did marketing, and then after that they joined the different plants together. Then I saw on the video there's a one fruit tree, but have few different kind of fruits and few different kind of flowers. Right? So then I'm thinking, naturally this don't happen, but with wisdom, understanding, experience, okay, and learning from past mistakes. Learning from past mistakes, then you can have breakthrough and result, isn't it? right? Then we can have breakthrough and result. So the main thing is, can we learn from our past mistake for ourselves? Because we cannot change the world. But can we learn from our past mistake? Because what we expect of other people, what we are angry with other people, what we are angry with our parents, our friends, our colleagues, or our co-workers, or our teachers, and our children, our husband, our wife, our partner, whatever, is actually our own obstacle, our own karma to clear. So, like I said, one very important aspect is to sleep like that in the lion position. Okay? When you sleep in a lion position, and then you're on the right side, you maybe try to put one pillow behind. Okay? And then you sort of like, you're not lying directly side, but tilted backwards a little bit and look straight up so you can breathe well. Okay? And you should feel that you are lying on the Buddha's lap. Buddha's lap, or Guru's lap, or Guru Rinpoche's lap. Okay? And then you feel very safe and protected in the glow of, you receive this glow of warmth and blessing, and then you meditate by breathing. Okay, with the focusing on the breathing, after a while, probably you knock out, fall asleep. If you sleep for 6 hours, it's like you are meditating for 6 hours. Right? So try that. Okay? So when we face our own maras, these are the different aspects that we can do for ourselves. First, we recognize our own mara. Okay? Then we know how to have what things to do, and then when you accumulate the merit and with the wisdom and merit and wisdom, then you will know, oh, just doing is not enough, but not doing will never be enough. You understand? Just doing is not enough, but not doing will never be enough. Right? So then we will be more sensitive to how we talk to other people, how we respond, and not how we react. Okay? Because many people react upon things happening, but what we should be focusing is how maybe we become emotional and say, okay, I need time out for some time. Let my mind, my body, speech and mind calm down a little bit. Or then when I'm calm, then maybe I talk about it again. Okay? Because what do we learn from seeing and hearing? We learn seeing, hearing from relatives and from movies is to quarrel and fight, right? Right? Look, in the 80s, everybody watched Hong Kong movies, right? And all the people who's quarrel and fight. Then 90s, everybody's watching Taiwanese or super long-windedness. Every day I just wondering why my grandmother can watch that. Right? Then after that there was China movies. Then after that became then there was a Japanese movie. Then there was China movie. Then now Korean movie. Then I don't. Sooner or later it'll be Thai movie and Vietnamese movie and everything. Or karma goes around. A Bollywood movie, Hollywood movie, whatever. Right? And all the movies teach us what? What do they teach us? What are they showing us? They are showing us emotions. They're showing us the rough obscurations. They're showing us emotions. That's all. Because of emotions, we can take action, do everything. Right? isn't it? It's just emotions. Okay? So, that's why when we face our own maras, always take a step back, take a few steps back, because the moment we become triggered, the emotion come out, right? Because the subtle one, we don't know what we don't know, but we know what we don't like. Right? We don't know what we don't know, but we know what we don't like. We know what we should do, but we do some, don't do some. That's the reality, right? That's the reality. Yeah. And it's not just children, adults also. Okay? So, I cannot tell you all what to do. You have to go figure out your own. I can't remember what's the English word, but you have to figure out your own, maybe your own balance, your own thingamajig, right? Only you can, in your own dimension of your own time and space, right? There is also your subtle obscuration. To believe there is your own time and space, right? There's some people together with me for the past 20 over 30 years. Oh yeah, later, till now still don't know. Never mind. Soon another later, then become later. I see you in a box. Sooner or later, it's either you see me in a box or I see you in a box, isn't it? Right? I think in future, don't use wooden box. Use cardboard box. Recycle paper box better. Right? Yeah. Right? Recycle cardboard box as coffin better. Yeah. It's also your choice. It's also your choice. It is a choice about everything. It is our own. It is our own trigger, our own reaction, our own response, based on our own subtle obscuration and our own emotion. Right? So that's why, please never give up. Always accumulate merit and cultivate with reflection, so that your own inner wisdom will unfold. Let it slowly unfold. It will take time, but it will unfold. Okay? Then you will experience the benefit. It will take time, but it will unfold. Okay? But on your own side, right? Before you sleep, I want to share one experience is, when you lie down and everything, for those of you who are practicing, especially those who are practicing Vajrayana, try to visualize, please do the visualization like the Vajrasattva on top of you, then the nectar from Vajrasattva, Father, Mother, flowing into you, and then you receive, you are moisturized internally. Okay? And then you recite the mantra and everything, and just feel you are receiving love, you are receiving care, you are receiving light, you are receiving blessing, you are receiving support, you are receiving purification, you are receiving wisdom. Right? Just let it come in. Just let it flow in. Okay? If not, it will very easily be the way, like I said just now, in our life, right? People become close, then after that, the one already. Okay? Yeah. So, that's my sharing today. Face your Mara. What to do when you see your own Mara. Okay, any question?
Any question from the floor here? Okay, we'll take the first question on the floor, and then there's one question online. Thank you, Rinpoche.
Sifu, just now you shared that right hand is on the face. How about the leg? Then I believe some people also sleep with a bolster. So is it appropriate to use a bolster in this position?
This thing doesn't matter. Of course, if you have back pain, then use bolster. I already asked you to put pillow. Then must go for sleeping course or not? This doesn't matter. Just most important is this.
Okay, thank you, Sifu.
Okay. Then what else?
Okay, so we have a question for online. So, Rinpoche, doing good things doesn't mean there's good results, as it's dependent on the conditions. Then do we still accumulate merit if our intention is good and for the benefit of others?
Of course, you accumulate merit if your intention is good and for the benefit for others. But the next, so you see, this is I would call this a fundamental question. Okay. Doing good things does not mean there's a good result. Just not what I say. The extremes, right? Right. I can say I can have accumulate great merit and have great result, but I do bad thing, you know. I do bad thing, but I can still accumulate great merit and great result, you know? Because the motivation and the effect of how of my mind for others, what is it for? Because you can what kind of result that you want to do for this person? You want to do for this person for just to, like for example, I do a good deed, right? This my friend come borrow money from me, but my friend is mismanagement of finances and maybe gambling and drinking or whatever, or got scammed and this and that, tell me their sad story, this and that. Should ask me to lend money. So should I lend money or should I give money? What should I do? Everybody sure faced this kind of problem before, right? So to lend money, give money, this good means good karma? To lend money, give money means good karma? Does it mean it's good karma? All this, huh? Huh? What condition? Want to borrow money to buy a knife to kill somebody and what? Create good merits, ah? Is it good merits too? Bad intentions, but he lent him money. Bad intention, then you lend him money to do his bad activity, then you become accomplice, isn't it? So what I'm saying is this: when you lend people money or when you help somebody just to settle that current life problem or the current situation, this and that, that motivation, I help you do good deeds, then means it's good. Then your merit is very small. But if you do the activity to ask them to do the thing, to challenge their mind, to challenge their thinking and everything, to break their own shell and bubble, so that you can lead them to enlightenment, the effect is unbelievable, no? That merit is unbelievable, both to the giver and to the recipient. Because the mind, the motivation, the mind, the thought, the activity, body, speech and mind activity towards enlightenment is unbelievable. But it's just to this life, I want to be good, I want to be great, I want to be nice, then what? You're helping him to fulfill his or her own fantasy to want to be good. You know, it's like fantasizing, you know. Fantasizing about what good is. But who's there to, who is the one to judge? Who is the judge? What's there to judge? Yes, what do you want to say? Of what? Yeah? Give example. I help the person break through. Like for example, maybe this person say, oh, you know, I cannot drink alcohol, you know, because I take the precept and this and that, right? Right, this is the very classic one. Oh, cannot take alcohol because I took the precept, and this and that. Then sometimes you got this crazy sifu will ask you to drink alcohol, right? Oh, I cannot I take precept right? The main thing right now is this. You take the precept out of fear, or you take the precept because you know I'm beyond this already, I don't need already. You understand? Of course there's merit in either way, but right now the main thing is this. There are people who just say, I take precept, but I take precept for what? Does it mean that if you're very sick and this medicine has got alcohol in it, you cannot take? You say, oh, I cannot because I take precept. Most important is the precepts are a guideline against abuse of phenomenal drugs or manifestation. You abuse it. Right? There are medicines that have alcohol in it. But if you take as medicine, can or not? You understand? Right? For example, I take Mahayana vow, I'm not killing. Right? Then don't cook your vegetables lah. I cannot cook the vegetable. I cannot eat antibiotics because I cannot eat antibiotics. Oh, Rinpoche, I took Mahayana vow. I have compassion for all beings. I'm sick. I cannot eat antibiotic because antibiotic will kill the millions of cells. Yes, there are people who actually do that, you know. There are people who actually come and tell me that I took Mahayana vows, I cannot eat antibiotics because it's killing the worms and killing the sentient beings. You understand? Now you understand? So if I'm the person down there, what I do? I scold the person and then force the person to eat antibiotics. Isn't it? Why? Because it's foolish. It's foolish. You don't have the intent. The base intent of Buddha to kill is not to kill human being. Right? So like that. Okay? So, let's say the person is sick. Oh, compassion. I take on the suffering of all sentient beings. I don't go and see doctor. Yeah, and I always do this, you know. Everybody tell me this to be, Om Hom Tam Re A Kaya Vishada. Really, I do. Om Hom Tam Re A. I always do like this. Right? So these are the very classic things that maybe to you find is funny, but to me, you know, these are the situations that I meet. People say, oh, cannot kill because I take the vow. Now you understand? Right? You can do something that is really to burst the bubble of fantasy of being very pure. Oh, I'm very thirsty, but I cannot drink because the water is not from my house. But the water is from the government, dear. Same reservoir. They fall from the same sky. Huh? Fall from same sky, ha. This one you can drink, very good for you. Same tap, same sky. Same shit also. Maybe all shit, no smell, same. Right? Yeah, like that. Okay? They say, seems like negative karma, negative action, but it's burst the illusion of being pure. But because you want to be pure, and I want to say it really happened. I really saw one person who did that. He hurt himself. Because he slipped and fell, hit his hand. Okay? And then it became infection. The infection when his hand turned black. He said, oh, I got this, my negative karma, my karmic creditor, I must recite mantra so to purify and everything, you know. That part became black. He tell him to see doctor, don't want to see, you know. As the days go by, he got high fever and everything. Still no, until he fever, right? He cannot wake up. Send him cut off the whole arm. It happened. I was there. So I don't know what foolish or keep blind faith. It's become, this is blind faith of blindly following without wisdom, without merit and wisdom. Isn't it? If you have eaten something wrong, then you vomit and diarrhea, don't take medicine. You say, oh, it's my karma. Oh, I must vomit out. So, I feel the suffering of all the I must do this Tonglen practice on. You can do, but to go and see doctor, eat medicine. Right? I'm not doing this to insult, but I actually see people who have misguided understanding and practice. Said, oh, I'm sick, all this, I must do, like, I must take this opportunity to suffer, and then it's very good. But still have to see doctor. Understand? So this is my best example for you. Right? The idea of being pure and clean is the extreme opposite of not caring and don't believe in anything at all. But they are both extremes. Therefore, Buddha taught the path of the middle path. Buddha taught middle path, and that is the meaning. Understand? Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Rinpoche.
May the precious body mind not yet born arise and grow. May that born have no decline but increase forevermore. Okay, thank you.
Okay, let's do the long life prayers. In the land encircled by snow mountains, yet the source of all happiness and good, all powerful transit Tsugatsu, please remain until samsara ends. May the teachings of the Buddha flourish, and may those upholding teachings have long lives. May all transmigrators be well and happy, and may their temporary and ultimate aims be accomplished. Om Savasti, like the countless light rays that radiate from Ruby Mountain, exquisite Amitayo, Lord of everlasting life, who can be someone else was not sing, whose essence of infinite life, the nectar of immortality, please instantly grant our Guru the city of stable and everlasting life. Intelligent and skillful in upholding traditions of Buddha, spreading holy Dharma through expressions and practices, in order to lead disciples on the path of liberation, you're the one who is ungoverned guide. Please live a long and stable life. I request respectfully my precious Holy Guru to enjoy excellent health. I request respectfully my precious Holy Guru to live a long life. I request respectfully my precious Holy Guru that the Dharma activities spread forth far and wide. I request respectfully my precious Holy Guru to bless me to be never separate from you. In all my future rebirths, may I never be separated from my perfect Guru. May I enjoy the beneficent Dharma, and by completing qualities of stages and path, may I quickly attain the state of Vajradhara. Due to the blessings of Guru, the three jewels, and especially due to enlightened activities of Master Gyalmo, may Singha Rinpoche's life be stable and his activities increase. Formation assembly of deities for the source of 100 varieties of preciousness, by knowledge, compassion, and power that liberates from mere seeing and hearing, from the blessing and power of the truth of the assembly of deities, may the lotus of long life, good health, happiness, and prosperity blossom. Okay, let's do a short dedication. Due to this merit, may I soon attain the enlightened state of Guru Buddha,
that I may be able to liberate all sentient beings from their suffering.
May the precious Buddha mind not yet born rise and grow. May their born have no decline, but increase forevermore. May the waiter Chen raising, dream can pay Wang Po Jiang Pei Yang. 感前开配所见松卡帕罗桑扎配沙拉索瓦的明灭则为他前 raising dream can pay 王婆家培养 感前开配所见松卡帕罗桑扎配沙拉索瓦的明灭则为他前 raising dream can pay 王婆家培养 感前开配所见松卡帕罗桑扎配沙拉索瓦的。
Please offer 3 prostrations.
And once again, thank you everyone for attending teachings, and thank you Rinpoche for sharing with us all these precious teachings. And without further ado, this will be the announcements for the week. So we are celebrating Lord Siddhigarbha's birthday on the 1st of September, and that will be on Sunday, which we will be having Siddhigarbha Sutra recitation from 11 a.m. all the way to 4 p.m. in 3 parts. So also on the 2nd of September, we will be doing the grand offering ceremony with extensive light offering. So let us pray for the swift purification of the world conflicts, disasters, and illnesses, and create great merit and auspiciousness for all beings. So scan to make offerings on this auspicious occasion. So the closing date is actually on 1st of September at 8 a.m. And of course, it's that time of the year where final exams are coming. So do come and receive blessings from Manjushri, the Lord of Wisdom, for confidence and optimal performance during your exams. So happening on the 7th of September, Saturday at 10 a.m. at Thich Choling, Singapore. Do come by on site. Adult learners are also welcome. So do come by and receive the blessings in person. Scan here to register. And we are having the fundraising online auction that's now open. So do join us on this online auction today to contribute to this precious legacy for future generations. So do note that the dinner auction and online auctions each have the unique and different items that's being featured. So the special highlights here will be the Yufu Manjushri Tanka, Phenomenal Form, Phenomenal Mind, alongside with exquisite incense burners, Z's, and jewelry collection, as well as the Chinese masterpiece selection. So browse right here at this QR code and place your bid by the 15th of September. And we're also having this fundraising dinner, if you didn't know already, the RSVP date has been extended to 1st September. So do join us on the 13th of September. It's a Friday at 7:30 p.m. at Safra Toa Payoh, level 3 at the Jubilee Garden Restaurant. So the special highlights include the dinner, of course, and there'll be entertaining performances, lively on-site auction, as well as the sponsorship booth showcasing sacred objects from Tibet and other treasures. So do RSVP by the 1st of September. And we are seeing this Samatha meditation course by Geshe Kangyu. So it's in Chinese, as you can see here, and it starts from the 11th of September, and it's a total of 8 classes from 8 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. and it's on Zoom. So do scan this QR code to find out more information and sign up here. And of course, there's also the 8th precept one-day practice by Geshe Kangyu. So this is happening on the 28th of September from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. And there's some prerequisites to note, so do scan this QR code to find out more as well. And that'll be all for this week. And in the meantime, this is Ilay signing off and wishing you a great week ahead. See you soon. Thank you.
Sangam Saranam Gacchami. Saranam Gacchami.